Hey guys, it's that time again. We've got a fresh batch of new VR games that just dropped this week, and trust us, there's something in here for every headset and every flavor of fun. So if you are rocking a Meta Quest 3, going deep with a PSVR 2, or flexing that PCVR setup, these titles are ready to mess with your reality in all the right ways, and we've got you covered. So, charge those controllers, clear your play space, and let's check out what's brand spanking new in the VR-verse.
You've asked for the release date. Well, let's shed some light on it.
Crave. Get ready to trade daylight for darkness, because on July 10th, Crave will drop you headfirst into the deepest, sweatiest, most claustrophobic cave system imaginable on PSVR 2. And yes, you will start talking to your flashlight like it's your only friend. This is the spelunking sim for people who always thought caves looked cozy until they had to squeeze through a tunnel barely wider than a protein bar. No maps, no GPS, just a maze of wet rocks, echoes, and a questionable life decision. You'll scale sheer cliffs with ice axes like some underground Spider-Man, whack stubborn stalagmites with a trusty hammer, and scribble desperate chalk notes on cave walls like a paranoid archaeologist. Water? Oh, it'll be there, waiting to make everything slippery and just a tad terrifying. And your gear? It'll need love, care, and possibly therapy after the ordeal it's about to go through. But the best part? Crave promises zero cheap horror jump scares. Just a slow-burning, eerie atmosphere that'll whisper, "What was that noise?" every time you blink. So strap in, Spelunker, because this time, your next adventure isn't just under your feet, it's under your skin. Jungle Man. Launching July 10th, Jungle Man will crash, swing, and belly flop his way straight into your living room, and probably into your coffee table, exclusively on Meta Quest 3 3S. Forget controllers, shoes, or dignity. This is pure mixed reality madness, where your living room becomes a chaotic vine jungle, and you're the only thing standing between glory and faceplant. With full hand-tracking wizardry, you'll climb, flail, and desperately grasp at air as procedurally generated obstacle courses react to the very walls and furniture around you. One moment you're Tarzaning through the jumping jungle, the next you're slipping into swamp soup or dodging lava in volcanic vein like your carpet's actually melting. It's physical, unpredictable, and gloriously dumb in all the right way. Every spectacular fail will earn you relics, goofy outfits, and more opportunities to turn your home into a slapstick jungle gym. Whether it's angry bees in your face or a totem pole to the shin, Jungle Man celebrates your chaos.
New York City, a land of opportunity and tranquility. All thanks to me, your beloved mayor, and my relentless crackdown on contraband. Under Prohibition, no one would dream of defying my laws.
Prison Boss Prohibition. Coming in hot on July 10th, Prison Boss Prohibition will bust out of jail and hustle its way onto PCVR and Quest, delivering the most exceptionally illegal crafting sim since someone first brewed bathtub gin in a teapot. This time, you're not behind bars. You're out in New York City, a place where the mayor's banned almost everything fun and profitable, making it the perfect time to sell it all. You'll set up shady street stalls, craft everything from beers to smokes, and try not to get yoked by the overzealous New York police. And guess what? You can go solo, or hatch your empire with a partner in crime, whether that's your bestie or some mysterious contraband connoisseur from the internet. But don't get too comfy. The mayor changes his mind more than a chicken crossing the road. And one day, your best-selling brew might be tomorrow's felony. You'll dodge the cops, juggle reputations, and build your street cred by serving everyone from blue-collar breakfast lovers to champagne-sipping elites. Requisition VR. Requisition VR is about to let you live out every hardware store apocalypse fantasy when it drops on July 10th for Pico and Quest. And this one's not just about surviving zombies. It's about absolutely humiliating them with whatever unhinged contraption you can duct tape together. Want to slap a toaster to a broomstick and call it a weapon? Go for it. Add a garden rake and a hairdryer? Now it's art. In this glorious sandbox of undead chaos, you'll dive into a fully physics-based multiplayer playground where everything, and we mean everything, can become a tool of survival or hilarious destruction. The game will throw you into survival mode, horde mode, a full story mode, and even PvP if you feel like testing your crafting against another lunatic instead of The Walking Dead. The best part? Every nailgun, flamethrower, scythe monstrosity you make won't just look ridiculous, it'll behave ridiculously too, thanks to the game's hyperphysical engine. Whether you're barricading windows with microwaves or crafting katana drones mid-sprint, Requisition VR will turn your living room into a zombie-blasting DIY disaster zone. Alrighty, now let's move on to some spicy VR news. Green Hell VR enhanced and farming. Green Hell VR just got a leafy little glow up on Quest 3 3S, thanks to its latest plant cultivation update. This update quietly dropped last week, but it brings some noticeable visual enhancements and a brand new farming system to the jungle survival sim. The graphics now feature sharper environments, lush plant models, enhanced water effects with realistic spills, and soft jungle shadows that make your tropical nightmares look oddly serene. Point lighting also got a polish for added immersion. The big new gameplay feature? You'll now be able to craft both small and large planters and grow your own survival garden. 4 types of large plants and 6 smaller varieties are now yours to nurture, giving you more control over your jungle diet and survival strategy. Alongside this, the patch brings some behind-the-scenes visual and stability improvements that haven't been fully detailed yet. This continues a solid streak of updates for Green Hell VR, which recently saw the addition of 4-player co-op last December and the modular building update in March, complete with bamboo, wood, and expanded co-op for Spirits of Amazonia, Part 1. The game is currently available on MetaQuest and PSVR 2, though the Steam version remains outdated since 2022. XR Roundup DigiGods Intersolar. In the world of VR gaming, Waltz of the Wizard is prepping its spellbook for a grand debut on Apple Vision Pro, while Green Hell VR just rolled out a shiny Quest 3 visual upgrade with plant-growing goodness. Over in fantasy territory, Draken Ridge teased more of its retro-inspired adventure, and Bootstrap Island dropped a major update with new survival features. We also got hands-on time with upcoming titles like Crave, Prison Boss Prohibition, Hexwind, and Neolithic Dawn, each one bringing chaos, charm, or coconut-related catastrophes. On the hardware front, the limited Xbox Edition Quest 3S vanished from shelves faster than you could say, pre-order. Rumors are swirling about a sleek new Apple Vision Air set for a 2020 release, while Big Screen Beyond 2 officially began shipping. Want tactile feedback in your flipper fingers? X-Arcade's X-Force Haptics kit for VR Pinball just became a thing. Oh, and Meta's alleged Celeste HUD glasses? Leaks suggest an October launch. Elsewhere, DigiGods 2.0 gave its social VR sandbox a total Quest-powered reboot, and Intersolar 83 added crafting, an O2 system, and even a non-VR mode. Don't worry, VR fans, it's still top priority. X-Arcade reveals Pinball Haptics. X-Arcade is about to supercharge your flipper fingers with the upcoming X-Force Haptics kit, a DIY upgrade tailor-made for their Arcade 2 TV XR controller. And pinball fans, this one's got tilt. The kit is packing some serious tactile tech, starting with 4 custom-engineered haptic modules that ditch the basic buzz and instead convert in-game audio into rich, real-time vibration. Not only that, but it comes with 2 integrated speakers that belt out your pinball sounds straight from the controller. And no, the sound won't get muddy. X-Arcade swears these haptics and audio systems play nice together. You'll also get a spring-loaded plunger with Hall effect sensors for super precise ball launching and electromagnetic solenoids that replicate that delicious thwack of real pinball flippers. Plus, a built-in motion sensor lets you nudge and tilt your way to a higher score, just like you would on an old-school machine. To round things off, there's a new back panel with manual knobs so you can fine-tune the volume and vibration intensity like a pinball DJ. Pre-orders are coming soon, though we're still waiting on the official launch date and pricing. One thing's certain, your living room arcade setup is about to get a whole lot more physical. Meta Celeste glasses leak details. Meta's long-rumored smart glasses with a heads-up display, HUD, and a neural wristband may now have a name, and it's not just whispers anymore. According to fresh leaks from firmware sleuth Simulia and visual asset digger Luna, the device is likely called Meta Celeste, with Meta Celeste etched on the inner stem of the glasses in a newly uncovered render. While there's a slim chance this is just a codename, a la Apple's old XROS trick. The placement and branding style match Meta's previous hardware, hinting this could be the real deal. Previously referred to as Hypernova in reports from The Verge, Bloomberg, and others, this device is expected to debut in October, with a price tag between $1,300 and $1,400. The design is chunkier than Meta's Ray-Ban collab glasses, likely to accommodate the miniature projection system needed for the HUD. Meta reportedly parted ways with Ray-Ban on this one due to the bulkier tech, choosing to go fully in-house. The HUD is expected to display time, notifications, weather, turn-by-turn direction, and real-time captions, or AI-generated text, making it a subtle AR-light experience. Adding to the sci-fi flair is the included SEMG-based neural wristband, allowing users to control the interface with finger gesture. Weighing in at around 70 grams, Celeste may feel slightly heftier than the 50-gram Ray-Ban Meta glasses, but it promises to pack a lot more punch. As pre-launch firmware updates continue to surface, stay tuned. Meta might just drop its boldest wearable yet this fall. And that was this week's hottest VR drops across Quest 3, PSVR 2, and PCVR. Whether you're into swinging through jungles, crafting ridiculous weapons, or just getting jump scared into next Tuesday, this week delivered some wild variety. The best part? We're just getting started. More updates, more games, and more reasons to ignore reality are always around the corner. So if you like this little rundown, hit that sub button, drop a comment with your fave pick of the week, and share it with your fellow VR junkies. Until next time, stay weird and keep flailing those arms.
Can you hear me? Listen. The tunnel behind you collapsed. There's no way we can get through to you, but don't panic.